On CityNews has learned that some individuals attending Leafs and Raptors games have been using fake, counterfeit vaccine certificates to enter Scotiabank Arena. Now, the new QR code system, it's nearly impossible to tamper with, though the old certificates, well, they've long been criticized for being easy to forge, and some are now exploiting a long-known loophole.
Counterfeiting is, we're obviously dealing with that and investigating wherever we understand that this is happening.
The Ontario government today admitting they're aware fraudulent vaccine certificates are being used in the province. More than 3 weeks ago, the Ford government was asked if they'd phase out the old certificates that were initially put in place to bridge the gap before Ontario's QR code system was ready. The Premier has been reluctant.
If you don't have a QR code, if you have the certificate, that works too. It's not mandatory you have this QR code as long as you show proof of certification.
But that has left the door wide open for people to create fakes by uploading an old certificate to a computer program to change the name. With the QR system, an individual's name is part of the code and shows up when scanned, making the system nearly impossible to forge.
Transparency is always what we need. So why do we have parallel systems? Why are we not just adopting QR? And if there is clearly fraud within the system, what are we doing to protect the safety and well-being of citizens?
The provincial government has been unable to clearly answer any of those questions, though today the Minister of Health hinted that the old system could be on the way out, appearing to contradict the Premier's earlier desire to keep both the new and the old certificates in place.
We're still using that system. It's going to take some time before we're able to switch over.
CityNews told Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment of the confirmed counterfeit cases today, and we asked if the organization would be willing to put a QR code-only mandate in place for their venues. They pointed to the Ministry of Health regulations, which state businesses or organizations specified in the regulation must accept both forms of proof.
If the system's broken, and it does appear to be, I do think the priority should be to fix this.
Some critics speaking with CityNews today shared their belief that the government is more focused on ending the vaccine certificate program instead of fixing it.
On January 17th, 2022, there would begin a gradual lifting of vaccine certification requirements.
Though with cases climbing, bioethicist Carrie Bowman believes getting the current program on course should be a priority.
If numbers continue to rise, issues like this are going to be much, much more serious very, very quickly.
Now, the Premier has previously pointed out as well that he believes there could be some barriers in place for the QR codes. However, you don't need a smartphone to use your QR code. You can print it out on a piece of paper and have it scanned when you enter a venue.